Hi, everyone, and good afternoon. Welcome once again to Herbs of the Earth Live, where we talk about health, wellness, and well being.
Welcome again this Thursday afternoon. We thank you guys for carving out some time for us this afternoon. We are entering July, and if you haven't watched any of our previous segments, I am Sharice, and right beside me is Amar, and we are from Herbs of the Earth, and we stream live to you twice a week.
Yep. And this afternoon is extra special, for we have a new topic for you. We talk about cancer causing food that we should actually all avoid.
That's right. And of course, if you haven't followed us yet, please do follow us on Facebook under facebook.com/herbs of the earth, Instagram under instagram.com/herbs of the earth. Follow our Lazada store as well. And also our YouTube channel. We have one under Herbs of the Earth where we will be talking to you about health, wellness, and well being every week, twice a week. And guys, you can choose whatever how do you say it,
Platform.
you are comfortable with,
Yeah.
whether it be on YouTube, on Lazada, or on Facebook, because we are streaming live through three platforms.
That's right. You know what, guys? We've been live streaming for a very long time now. In fact, more than 2 to 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. And here at Herbs of the Earth, we just have tons of topics to share with you from our many experiences and also from expert advisors such as doctors and others who join us on our live stream to help give us tips and hacks on health, wellness, and well-being. And so this afternoon is again extra special, as I mentioned, because this is the first time we're talking about cancer-causing foods that we should be avoiding.
That's right. So again, that is cancer causing food to avoid. So what are these things? Here at Herbs of the Earth, the reason why we started this company is because we wanted something where we could promote a healthier, better, and a all around
Lifestyle, yeah.
lifestyle of well-being.
Yep.
And that's what our advocacy started with.
That's
we
right.
wanted to make supplements that will not just strengthen you and boost your immune system, but also be better for you in the long term.
Right.
Okay?
A wellness journey is actually a holistic lifestyle change. And it's not easy. It's actually, daunting for many, especially if you're taking this journey alone or maybe for the first time. And that is why Herbs of the Earth, that's why we're here to help you in your wellness journey by giving you tips and hacks and tricks in just taking on health and wellness and well-being as a holistic lifestyle.
That's right. And to reiterate on what Amar said, it's not easy, but it is not impossible
Right.
as well. When your health is compromised, that's when many people start to clamor and you don't make the total 180. But why wait for that?
Yeah.
Why not start even before anything happens, just to make sure that you stay healthy without
Yeah.
having to take yourself out of a sickness
Yes.
and find a cure? Why not make sure that you do not need a cure? And that's what
Nice,
we're going
yeah.
to talk about today. These are things to avoid, food or food groups to avoid, so that you do not fall prey to this foe, which is
Yeah.
cancer. Diba?
That's right.
We have reached the mid-year. Diba? This is the middle of the year, and for the better part of the first half of the year, the pandemic has been on everybody's mind. But of course, it's not just COVID-19 that we are up against. There's
Yeah.
a myriad of diseases and sicknesses that we have to be weary and stay away from. So it's just a total change of lifestyle, or if not, it's little things that you can take away from your diet or from your routine. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. But first, I'd like to say hi to Randy and G, our
Hey.
number one fans.
Yes, thank you guys again
Thank
for
you.
joining us this afternoon. We feel so blessed that you guys are always there watching us
True.
and sticking with us in this whole episode. And guys, if you're watching us for the first time, we just want to thank you again for carving out this afternoon to join us as we talk about health, wellness, and well-being. In the next 50 minutes, we're going to give you tips and hacks on foods to avoid, or what we call cancer-causing foods to avoid. Okay,
That's
and
right.
yeah, we want to say also hi to 736 people who are watching us on Lazada. Thank you guys also for joining us. John Anthony has a question. No available reveal products.
Guys, that's
Yes.
something I wanted to address. For those of you who are interested in our reveal, we've been getting questions on when it will be available. We actually have a few bottles available. So head on
Ooh.
over to our website, www.herbsoftheearth.com, and grab your bottle before we run out. It's very little. We're still waiting for our stocks to arrive, but while waiting, grab yourself a bottle. Okay, guys? Just
Yep.
check it out. Just cart it and check out right away before kayo maunahan. Kasi kagabi
Yep,
pa lang,
yep,
ang
yep.
dami nang panic buying ng review. Suki na ako dito ng Lazada. Oh, that's so nice, Maria Beverly Andrada.
Yep.
And yes, we are-
Sharon as well.
Yes.
Good afternoon to Sharon. Thank you for joining us too.
We are, as you can see, we can see your comments in real time. So do send us your questions, your shout outs, all through our different platforms, through Facebook, through Lazada, or through YouTube.
She almost forgot that. That's the honest truth. We've just added YouTube in our streaming platforms because we're doing this simultaneously to reach out to more people actually. And so do subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We have very few subscribers, to be honest, there. So we're still growing our fan base in YouTube. So help us increase that by subscribing to our YouTube channel too. Okay, as you guys know, Herbs of the Earth is all about health, wellness, and well-being. And if you know someone who is interested in this topic where we talk about foods to avoid,
That's right.
cancerous foods, carcinogenic foods to
Yes.
avoid, then please do so. Send this link to that person so they can tune in live this afternoon.
That's right. Text them, call them, or message them through Facebook. Tell them that that's exactly the topic that we're going to be talking about today. And for those of you guys who would like to watch our previous episodes where we talked about different issues on strengthening your immune system and boosting your health, then head on over to our Facebook page and you can look through our different videos. We have quite a few already in that 2 to 3 year span of doing our live episodes, and all of them are targeted to make sure that you have a healthier and better lifestyle. So in the meantime, please do watch us until the very end because we will be giving out some freebies and also maybe some discount codes or voucher codes that you can use when you purchase our products. So hello, meron ako nakita dito, sabi niya, ayan, sabi ni Jess, ako rin suki din dito sa Lazada. Wala nang iba pa. And Jinky says,
Jess.
hello to Christine Irish Bagang.
Yes, Mary Beverly, Jinkle. Hi guys, and
Hi,
thank you for sending in these comments and shout outs. We just appreciate all the love from you guys. And you know what? We prepared a video actually. This is an intro to our topic this afternoon. So please watch this. It's just a short video for you guys.
Did You Know video series from the National Cancer Institute, Risk Factors for Cancer. Did you know that a person's age, lifestyle, environment, genetic makeup, and family history can increase the likelihood of developing cancer? These are called risk factors. Advancing age is the most important risk factor for cancer. The median age at diagnosis for all cancers combined is 66 years, and 1/4 of new diagnoses are in people ages 65 to 74. Many risk factors are related to a person's lifestyle or overall health. Excess body weight contributes to 1 in 5 cancer-related deaths in the U.S. Obesity increases the risk of breast, colorectal, and other types of cancer. Carcinogens are substances that cause cancer by damaging DNA. One common example of a carcinogen is tobacco, a proven cause of cancer. A person can be exposed to tobacco by smoking cigarettes, cigars, or cigarillos, or by using snuff or chewing tobacco. They can also be exposed by inhaling tobacco smoke from smokers nearby. This is called secondhand smoke, or environmental tobacco smoke. As depicted on the screen, smoking accounts for at least 3 out of 10 cancer deaths in the U.S. Tobacco is most infamously associated with lung cancer, but it also causes throat, stomach, pancreatic, and many other cancers. Drinking alcohol increases the risk of developing cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, larynx, liver, colon, and breast. The more a person drinks, the more likely they are to develop cancer. The risk is even higher for those who drink alcohol and also use tobacco. Environmental and chemical carcinogens are responsible for up to 19% of cancer cases. Individuals may be involuntarily exposed to carcinogens if they work in certain mining, welding, agricultural, manufacturing, printing, or painting industries in which they are exposed to substances such as those shown here. Exposure to these substances may lead to many types of cancer, including lung and bladder cancers and leukemia. Natural and artificial UV rays from the sun or tanning beds can increase the risk of developing skin cancers, including melanoma, basal cell skin cancer, and squamous cell skin cancer. Some viruses, such as human papillomaviruses, hepatitis B virus, hepatitis C virus, and several others can increase your risk of cancer either by damaging DNA, causing chronic inflammation, or weakening the immune system. It's important to be aware of your risk factors, even those you can't prevent. For example, inherited genetic mutations play a major role in 5 to 10% of cancers. In breast and ovarian cancers, certain mutations in the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes are well-known risk factors. Genetic tests can tell whether a person has one or more of the inherited mutations that are known to increase cancer risk. However, not everyone who inherits the mutation will develop cancer. Talk with your doctor about genetic testing if you think you may have inherited a mutation that increases your cancer risk. You can also ask about prevention and testing related to HPV, hepatitis B and C, HIV, and other infections. To reduce your overall cancer risk, maintain a healthy weight through proper diet and exercise. Protect your skin from the sun, and don't use tanning beds. Don't smoke or use other tobacco products, and limit alcohol intake. For more information on risk factors, go to cancer.gov or call 1-800-4-CANCER.
There you go. Wow, I hope you guys enjoyed that very short video from the cancer.gov right there, which is actually a good website, also a good resource to check out. There's tons of information about cancer causes and even some possible treatments right there. You know, it's not easy to have cancer, and for many of us who have family members who've gone through cancer or still going through cancer, it is not easy, isn't it?
That's right. I'm sure many of us or all of us have either a friend, a family member, or have personally gone through an episode of cancer or are going through cancer or have lost someone to this very
Dreaded disease.
yes, dreaded disease. And it's not easy to be whether on the receiving end or to be affected by it because it's someone you love is going through it. And that's why we chose to talk about that today. Many people are often just focused on the virus of the month. Diba? Meron ganyan, yung mga, like before it was dengue, and then something changed, and then naging may malaria, merong iba't ibang mga diseases, or for a time it was hepatitis, and now it's COVID-19. And then we forget that there are other things that are lurking about as well. But every week there are certain things that we talk about that actually really affect your health in totality. So remember, if you were watching the video, you see that certain cancers are genetically passed on, or
Yeah.
it's because of your genes, yes, or
Yes.
it's hereditary.
Yes.
But many of these cancers are also caused by weakened immune system.
Absolutely, yeah. A
Diba?
compromised immune system. Yeah.
Yes. So sometimes the cancer genes or the cancer cells are laying dormant in our body.
Mhm.
And it's just waiting for the time when it can overpower our immune system. And that
Mhm.
when that happens, that's when we fall prey to it. So, di ba meron tayo before yung ating herbs acronym. Do you guys still
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
Right? So the same holds true for
Yes.
for
yes.
now
yes,
as well.
Yes.
H is for hydrate,
Hydrate.
right?
Hygiene.
Hygiene and hydrate. Hydration and hygiene.
Yeah.
Yes, diba? So making sure that your body is clean by washing it outside and washing it inside also, so you can actually be hygienic by hydrating, diba?
Yeah.
E is exercise.
Exercise. See, honestly, it just slipped my mind. Your herbs acronym. We did this video
On
months ago,
herbs,
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
Yeah.
it can actually strengthen your immune
Yes.
system as well as your total body in itself.
That's
So-
right.
so we
Exercise is
have-
important.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then letter R is relax.
Mhm.
Obviously, that I remember.
Stress.
Relaxation is
That's
very,
right.
very important for this helps reduce or even eliminate stress,
That's
which
another
is
R.
which actually causes inflammation and then which leads to these lifestyle diseases,
Right.
right?
So stress is a big factor also that can contribute to getting or falling prey to cancer, right?
Yeah.
So
Then B.
B is balance. A
Balance,
balanced
that's
diet, a balanced lifestyle, balance between staying up and sleeping, resting and relaxing, work and relaxation. So
Yep.
these are all things that you have to balance,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And letter
Finally,
S
is what? Sleep. That's
Getting
correct.
the proper sleep.
Getting
is
proper
very-
sleep and
Mhm.
enough number of hours of sleep, the time of sleeping. And she digressed actually from our topic.
No, but that's
it's a
true
good
because
reminder.
yes,
Good reminder.
remember HERBS in making sure also that you keep your body in top shape so you do not fall prey to any diseases, including cancer.
Right.
So, as we move along with our topic today, yes, we are talking about foods to avoid so that you do not fall prey to this very strong foe that has killed and has taken away a lot of our loved ones, diba?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're talking about foods to avoid, of course, that's because we're from Herbs of the Earth. We're talking about health, wellness, and well-being. Food is not the only thing that can, some foods, certain types of food, and this is what we call the carcinogenic foods or carcinogens
Yes.
that are in our food that can cause cancer, okay? And there's also, as we watch in the video, our environment,
Mhm.
our genetic makeup maybe, the pollution, also in our environment, okay?
Yes,
and even in the workplace as well.
Sa Tagalog, ano nang yung tawag doon?
Saan?
Marami kang like smoking and drinking. Is that-
Habits?
Habits. No, in Tagalog may tawag doon, di ba?
Snap.
Oh, guys, if you remember that term in Tagalog, what
Send us a message, help us out.
yeah, text it to
Yeah.
us. Yung mga not luho. What's
Yeah.
that term, guys? Help,
And
help.
before, so we just want to say hi to Arlene Garcia while we're searching for this term here, right? Felices Pinky,
Bisyo.
hello.
Good job,
Bisyo. Sino to?
Joanna. Yeah,
Joanna.
Joanna.
Tama
Send
ka.
us a message para meron kang
Yeah,
freebie pag
Bisyo.
nag-order ka sa amin.
Yes. Felices, hi. Tolds, Dalimbang, hello.
Mhm.
And
What
then
assurance
Jan Jam.
now in terms of benefits from this item? We will
Which
talk about that
item?
in a bit.
Jan
Yes.
Jam? Jan
That's
Jam, Abdullah G.
Mhm.
We're still in this topic, guys, and we're
Yes.
actually just 20 minutes into this live stream. There's so many things to cover. And again, we're just going to focus on and limit the discussion on foods that can cause cancer, okay?
That's right.
And what's the number one? What do you guys think?
What do you think
to
is
be
number
avoided.
one? Yes.
Okay?
Ano ang
Let's
pinakaunang
see.
hindi nyo dapat kainin? Or
Or
what
avoid.
food should you avoid to make sure that you do not fall prey to cancer?
Baka si
Sasagutin na
Joanna
namin.
ulit sasagot. Let's see.
Sabi ni Marie, hello. The
Hi,
first
Marie,
one
Claudine.
is actually processed meats.
Oh my, processed meats.
Oh,
Oh my.
yeah.
And this include what? Bacon.
Yes. Sausages.
Sausage, hot dogs, pepperoni, beef,
Salami.
beef jerky,
Yeah.
salami,
So anything that involves salting,
tocino,
anything that involves
longganisa.
salting, pwede ko na ituloy. Anything that involves salting or smoking or
Basta
use of chemical
yeah.
preservatives. So kagaya ng mga paggawa ng tinapa or kaya ng tuyo or yung nilalagyan ng chemical preservatives para humaba yung buhay
Yes.
at para maging mas matagal din siyang mag-last outside of the ref. Ito yung mga extenders din na sinasabi nila, di ba?
That's right. As long as they
Mhm.
are chemically processed or
Yan.
they include chemical preservatives,
That's right.
these are definitely food groups that we should be avoiding. In fact, it was just recent, I know, it may not be even recent, maybe I think 2 years ago, that one of our breakfast favorites, bacon, right, has been included as a carcinogen, you know.
Mhm.
And, you know, guys, we have not been taking red meat for the past, I don't know, more than a decade already. And so when we read this, we really felt. Oh my gosh. you
Meaning
know?
now and past.
Yeah. So it truly is correct here. The processed meat is definitely the number one cancer-causing food that should be avoided. And this is also based on research that you can read on cancercenter.com and many other sites. Okay, so check that out
Yes.
yourselves.
But if you guys love processed food and you're thinking of how to still have it but lower down the cost, not just the financial cost, but actually the cost that it takes, that the toll it takes on our body, then look for nitrate-free versions. So, hanapin nyo yung walang mga nitrates, ba? Or yung mga walang mga added preservatives.
Basta walang mga chemically sounding
That's
words.
right.
When you're buying food in the groceries, right? You see the labels there, and when you just read through words that are obviously chemically sounding,
Mhm.
it is most likely a chemical, right? And so, especially if you're buying from a processed food frozen section and you're reading through the ingredients and you totally do not understand what is written, then you know that it is most likely a chemical. I remember Shay has been reminding us in many of our live streams to be intelligent consumers and that we read the labels, right?
That's
The
right.
labels says a lot. Even though not all of the manufacturers are completely honest, even by law, we are required, as manufacturers are required, to put in the correct label.
That's right.
I won't be naive in saying that everyone follows this, but I'm sure that those who do, they actually write the correct label there. And so that's why we need to be very cautious about the food that we take by reading the labels and making sure that these don't contain chemical preservatives.
That's
Okay,
right.
because it's cancer causing.
And guys, the rule of thumb is if it's very difficult to say, then it's probably not good for you. So if it's something that is difficult to read palang, much more say, try to Google it or try to research about it so that you know where it comes from.
Take out your phone,
that's
Google
right.
it, and find out what is it, right?
What it is, right? And there was actually a girl, I digress again. There was a girl that I really liked, and she had a vlog on YouTube where she would talk about each ingredient that was found in the makeup companies or the makeup products that she would use. And the reason why I like it is because she's a chemist and she can talk to you about it in detail. And if you think about it, many of these words, di ba, before naging wag daw sulfate or SLS or SLES,
Yeah.
they found ways to rename it para hindi siya mukhang sulfate yung name. So there are other terms kasi that they use to not really cover up but to mislead you as well. It's their way. It's not really a way of putting one over you.
Yeah,
but
probably not.
it's
Probably not.
maybe their way of working around the law of having to put everything there, and they know themselves that it's not good for the body.
Yeah.
Diba? So make sure that yes, you are an intelligent consumer. Research the products before you buy it, especially
Yeah.
the things that you use on your body and that you take.
Yes.
So, diba? So, make sure that you read. So anything that you cannot say is probably not good for you.
Yeah.
Diba?
And many questions, some of the questions I get is, okay, how do you know how much is not good anymore? Like example with processed food, right? And we're gonna answer that. But first, I just want to say hi to James, Patrick Reyes, hello, Stank In, Diana, Masanta, hello,
And you have a
Gertrude
question, yeah.
Gutierrez, hello.
Sabi ni Joanna,
Joanna.
yeah, Joanna said she hasn't been eating beef and pork for a year. Nako,
Yay!
we'll get to why it's not good also for you. No?
Good job, Joanna. Congratulations.
Amar hasn't been eating that for red meat, which is beef and pork, for the past 14 or 15 years
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Ako, close to 13.
Yeah, that's
Right? And a lot of our friends who have also adopted that same method of eating or not eating pork and beef, they say that at the start para silang nanghina, pero
Very
after
difficult.
a while, yeah, they noticed that they could climb the steps faster and hindi na hinihingal. It changes you. So the
Yep.
food that you eat actually changes your body from the inside out.
We are what we eat, guys.
That's
So
right.
to answer the question, how many is too much when it comes to processed food? So I'll give you an example. Remember, let's go with bacon because a lot of guys really love bacon, right?
Mhm.
So do you know that about 4 strips of bacon, okay, 4 strips of bacon is about 50 grams already of processed meat, okay? Now, if you take 50 grams of processed meat on a daily basis, that increases your risk of getting cancer by 18 to 20%.
Oh my.
Imagine that. That's a huge number, guys. 18 to 20% only for 4 strips of bacon, okay? Now, put it in grams. So if that's 50 to 60 grams of processed meat, 1 tablespoon is 15 grams na. Okay, so 15 grams. So,
So
think about it.
3.5.
Yeah, 4, sabi mo na. So if you chop your longganisa and put it in your, I'm sure we for sure, we're eating more than 50 grams when we take breakfast with processed meat, correct? And so if we do that on a daily basis, that increases our risk of getting cancer by 18 to 20%, guys.
Oh my.
So this is why processed meat is a no-no.
It should be a
Yup.
no-no. Pero
Should
ang
be a
hirap
no-no.
kasi natanggihan yung mga nakagawian natin. Especially sa mga tapsilogan. Tapa,
Yeah.
longsilog,
Oh my.
diba? But there are always healthier options. And if you cannot eliminate, then make sure that you make it take it in as little as possible. Reward yourself every few months, diba?
Few months.
Or maghanap kayo ng healthier options.
Yeah,
diba?
you know what? And it's not impossible to do. I mean, Shay and I, we've eaten in tapsilogans and we love it, right? When we were in our 20s. When we were in 20s, I remember pa nga in Makati there's this place where we were staying in Makati, and there's this tapsilogan place that was in the corner of
Evangelista.
where you ride
Yeah.
the jeepneys, and the food there was really good.
That's
But
right.
they only serve processed meat with fried rice and egg, right? Processed meat, fried rice and egg. It's a staple for many Filipinos,
That's right.
right? And
Sinangag.
we would take that every single day, correct? We would take that every single day. Not only maybe on breakfast, but it's a go-to comfort food, right? If you want a quick lunch, that's it, tapsilog. You want quick dinner, tapsilog. And so nakagawian na nga natin, like what Cherise mentioned. But what we can tell you is that it is not impossible to change these habits
That's true.
for better alternatives if we really want to be healthy, strong, and last longer.
That's true. Now, next up, this is another thing that we love. Yung mga
No, but
nagpapausok.
before you
go
get
ahead.
there, Shay, you mentioned alternatives, right? And you know already that
Mhm.
it is difficult. So what tips and tricks and hacks can we give you guys to maybe change from that nakagawian to something better.
Then why not make your own? Diba? So many of our friends have, because of this lockdown, and ayaw nga bumili sa labas for a time, hindi makapag-grocery ng maayos, they've found a way to make their own. Diba? So, gumawa sila ng sarili nilang longganisa, sarili nilang tocino, diba? And you can do
Use
that.
natural
You
ingredients.
can use natural ingredients. And the reason
That's
why you
right.
can use natural ingredients is because you don't have to preserve it for a long time.
That's right.
Makakain rin agad. And you know what goes into that.
That's right.
Right? There are so many things that go into processed foods to basically extend its shelf life.
That's right.
And this is because it goes from the manufacturer to the wholesaler to the supermarkets that will be selling it to
Yes.
the consumer. Huli na yung consumer.
Yeah.
So, ang tagal na nung turnaround nun
Yes.
or turnover. So, why not make your own? Google is such a treasure trove of so
Google,
many
you know what?
recipes.
Google and grandma are a source of recipes. Google, grandma, and grandpa
That's
are the
right.
source of recipes. I tell you, and
That's right.
I just remembered when the mom of Shay cooked us some after a long time. So she doesn't often cook, but when she does cook, it's heaven,
That's right.
guys. And so that's why they're a treasure trove of, I would say, natural solutions. In fact, just 2 days ago, we were talking about. She was telling me about herbs and plants that they used during her time to treat many different ailments, and I'm just so impressed because it was just coming out from her memory, right? And that's just amazing.
That's
and,
right.
And I just,
Pick the brains of those older people in your household. Kasi nung panahon nila, di ba, hindi pa uso yung bibili ka sa grocery ng mga handa na. You make your own. And once you get into the habit of another tip is prepping your food. The reason that many of us opt to buy processed food is because it's easier to fix or easier to cook. Pero pag pre-nep mo na, pag nag-grocery ka, you fix your food already and you make sure that you cut it up and then it's already in your refrigerator and you just have to put it together pag iluluto. You'll find out that it's easy to do. There are a lot of bloggers now who are in the States and have to hold down jobs and work also at home and take care of the kids and feed their family. And what they do is they prepare whatever they need for the whole week para pag nagluto sila, ready na lang. Also, you can blanch your vegetables.
Yeah, so going to food prep and the way you cook meat as well is very important.
That's right, exactly. So if you sabi ni Christina, she likes organic food. Yes, organic is best. But if you can't get your hands on organic,
Then
plant your own or make your own, because that's already so far better than buying in the grocery what has been prepped and you don't know how they prep it. Right? So if you can make your own, start learning now. It's never too late to learn a new how do you say it? New skill?
A new skill, yeah, and that's
Or-
one thing that this pandemic taught many of us
That's
actually is to be self-sufficient and even self-sustaining, right? I mean, making your own herb garden, planting your own food, cooking and preparing your own food
Yeah.
has led to a lot of health benefits, and we've been hearing a lot of testimonials when it comes to this. In fact, it is also our testimony in the past 100 days already, right?
Yeah.
That we have been just eating food that's prepared in our
At
homes,
home.
cooked by Shay. And none of our kids, believe it or not, have gotten sick,
That's right.
gotten the flu or even colds or cough. None of us, actually. And that's just, I would say, a testament to home cooked meals
Yes.
that are healthy and delicious, are very, very, very important and amazing. All right.
That's right.
So,
And we actually started making our own bread as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Many of the bread that we buy in the grocery is processed as well, diba? So it may not be processed meat, but it is processed food.
right.
So you don't know what chemicals they put in there to last for a long time. I
That's
remember
right.
a friend of mine from Singapore, a friend of ours from Singapore,
Yeah.
say that their bread tastes amazing because it gets spoiled fast or faster than other bread because nga wala siyang pampahaba ng buhay, wala siyang preservatives. And their bread is really good. Pero yung kagaya ng mga ibang bread natin na naglalast ng 1 week or almost close to 2 weeks, yung sa kanila, 2 days, 3 days, nagbablack na. And that's a testament also to how healthy it is or healthier it is because nga wala siyang preservatives. Walang
Yep.
chemicals to extend its life. So if you can also, there's so many people who are working on making sourdough bread
Yeah.
or different kinds of bread or pandesal. These
Yeah.
are things that you can do as well, and it can be a family event.
That's right.
Diba? You can employ your husband to make masa or your kids to also, so many people are starting to
That's true.
school their kids from home.
Right.
And this would be a great math project or a great art project to do with your kids. Not only that, but it's also English because they get to learn how to explain it also. Or Filipino, Tagalogin nyo. What is tablespoon in Filipino? How many? And
Sige
it's a
nga, Shay,
learning
what's a
experience.
tablespoon in Filipino?
Kutsara. Tama ba? Kutsara. Guys, tama ba? What is tablespoon in Tagalog?
You can make it fun. That's the beauty in cooking home cooked meal, baking goodies at home with
That's
the kids.
right.
She's right. In fact, in our neighborhood here, I've
So
tried,
many people with skill sets. Yeah.
Yeah, we just found out that a lot of our neighbors are just amazing chefs, bakers,
Mhm.
cooks, entrepreneurs.
That's right.
What do you call it? And
Suppliers and
tons
so
more,
yeah.
right. A source of supply and information just around the neighborhood, and it's just so much fun because then I get to taste a lot of different homemade food and pastries just in the neighborhood. So you can turn your skill into actually a business. It was
yeah.
here in our neighborhood that I tried for the first time ube pandesal. Oh my gosh,
That is
that's
so good.
so good.
Sabi
You know?
ni, wait thank you so much, Christina, kutsara, because you were laughing. So it is kutsara.
Yeah,
Alam
but I
mo-
didn't say no. I didn't say yes either. So okay lang.
That's so ambivalent, no, diba?
Yeah.
I didn't say no, I didn't say yes either. But yes, guys, for those of you who have, it's something that we have to accept. A lot of people have lost their jobs and are in an area or in a time that is very unpredictable and very unnerving or unsettling. So if you are waiting for a new job to come in,
Yeah.
why not try things that's a new skill that can begin as a hobby,
Yeah.
but can actually turn into a way of supporting your family or
That's right.
augmenting income in the family.
That's
Not
right.
only are you helping your family financially, but you're also helping your family health wise. You're making
Yes.
sure that whatever they put into their body, you know exactly where it comes from, how it's handled, and what chemicals, if not at all, are you putting into it. And your kids will grow up knowing the taste of your food and bringing it
Good or
with
bad.
them. Good or bad, they will learn to like it.
Anyway,
So,
they
yes,
become guinea pigs of our experiments too, right?
that's
But
right.
again, I mean, sorry, we're digressing
Digressing.
into entrepreneurship. But the point is, home cooked meals are the best.
That's right.
Okay, home cooked meals that are unprocessed, hopefully not red meat. Okay, are the best.
I heard while Amar will transition us to the next food to avoid.
Okay.
I remember that a lot of people have already told me that the reason why home cooked food or how your mood while you are cooking can actually affect the food that you are cooking and the people eating the food you are cooking. So kung galit na galit ka, it transfers to the food. That's why may mga taong nag-open
true.
ng farm ngayon, di ba, na hindi na their chickens are free range.
Unstressed.
Because you'll notice that even the eggs of those who are free-range chickens, they change drastically. Diba? May white egg, may brown egg. Brown egg yung sa free-range na arawan. Right? So,
That's true.
you'll know that the mood also of the animal that you are partaking of or how it is taken care of na-affect. So, even tayo na cooks, if we cook and it is full of love, then it actually adds to the flavor of the food. Ang dami nagsasabi sa amin. And it's actually true, no? So kung
It's
galit kang
absolutely
nagluluto,
right.
don't cook mad, tapos ibebenta nyo yung
Don't-
luto nyo.
Don't cook at all, period, right? Whoa, we have about almost 8,000 viewers already in our Lazada page. So wow, we're so
Yes,
amazed
thank
and
you, guys.
thankful to you guys for
Mhm.
joining us this afternoon. And if you're joining us for the first time, we're talking about foods to avoid.
That's right.
Cancer-causing foods to avoid here at Herbs of
Mhm.
the Earth, where it's all about health, wellness, and well-being. I'm joined here by Shay. My name is Amar, and we hope that you're having an amazing time here with us. It's 40 minutes into our live stream already, and we've covered a couple of topics on nutrition when it comes to foods to avoid, right?
That's right. So we first talked about processed meat or processed food and being an intelligent consumer or grocery shopper. Make sure that you read the labels and make sure to stay away from chemicals. Chemicals, bad. Natural, good. Diba? So
Yep.
that's the easiest way to explain it. But another one to avoid, okay, this one is something that many Filipinos enjoy and makikita mo siya sa tabi-tabi. Yung mga isaw.
Oh yes, My
Isaw,
Betamax.
fish, yeah. So these are food. These are foods that are charred and
Charred.
barbecued.
That's right. And
Pag
they're
sinabi-
processed na nga rin. Obviously, when it's
Yes.
bought, it's obviously processed and then it's charred. The prep, it's charred or
Mhm.
cooked in at high temperature,
Mhm.
and these are also actually cancer-causing foods. Honestly, in fact,
Yeah.
eating a lot of these have been linked to an increased risk
Mm.
for colorectal, pancreatic,
And
prostate cancer. Yeah.
So, we have friends na mahilig dun sa mga sunog na parts. Magba-barbecue
Yeah.
sila ng pork, puro na nga taba. Gusto pa nila yung maitim-itim na. Yung right, that before siya, it's a hair breadth away from being called sunog.
Mhm.
Diba? But it's this one that can actually really do and wreak havoc in our body.
That's right.
It's that
That's right.
charring. It's yung pag-iitim. Pag sinabing char, hindi yung charot. Kasi dahil ko naririnig na char. Okay, charred
charcoal.
meat is when yung nangingitim, yung pasunog na siya or sunog na siya. Nagmumukha na siyang charcoal. That's why many people love this. And if you are one of those people that can actually really be bad for your body because this is carbon that you are
Oh
bringing into your
my.
body.
Yep.
And not only that, guys, pag kinain nyo to, it stays in your body. That's why you have to have fiber alongside it para ma-cleanse siya. But if you consume a lot, tapos processed pa, so that's a double whammy.
Oh my. That's true.
Right? So
Yep.
one is processed meat, processed food, and then number 2 is charred meat or charred
And number
food.
3.
Number 3 is
Oh my.
something that many people will not like us for.
And this is red meat, guys.
Mhm.
And that examples are beef and pork and veal and lamb and mutton and horse.
You know that
Oh my. And
earlier,
goat.
yeah, earlier on, sabi ni Amar was talking about that restaurant, the hindi pa nga restaurant eh.
Mm.
Carinderia.
Oh yes.
It's a carinderia.
Yeah,
That
I
we used to
remember.
love going to.
Yes.
Yun yung mga neighborhood
Sa Makati.
carinderia na masarap. And I remember they had
Horse meat.
tapang kabayo. Have you
Yeah.
guys tried that?
Oh my.
Diba? Na-try nyo na ba yung tapang kabayo? Joan Veloso. Hi, Joan
Veloso,
Veloso.
yeah.
Sabi niya,
Hello.
pansinin,
Sabi niya.
notice me please.
Okay.
Hi, John. Sorry, guys,
Okay.
if we can see your comments in real time, but if
Yeah.
we miss it, if you have a question and we miss it or we skip it, our team will get back to you and answer your queries or see your shout outs. Kaya lang may times talaga hindi namin nakikita kasi
Yeah, comments are
mabilis.
just scrolling up
Yes,
so fast
that's
here
right.
as I'm seeing on my phone here.
So, yes.
So yeah, hi
So
to
we've talked about
Christina says, Correct. We should start
Eating.
eating organic
Mhm.
veggies at home and
That's
train our
true.
children to eat healthy.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's exactly where we're going to, Christina. Kasi if hindi pwede ang processed meat, hindi pwede ang charred meat, tapos ngayon red
Red
meat,
meat.
then the answer is vegetables.
Yeah.
Right? Red meat is not good. Why? Because eating large amounts of red meat can
cause a lot of cancers actually, and that's been linked to colorectal,
Again?
to prostate, pancreatic cancer, and there's tons of studies that that actually prove this. And so go ahead and just Google this, research on your own. Don't take our word for it. Go ahead and do your research to find out for yourselves why this has been linked to many of these cancers that are really, 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 really bad. Colorectal cancer, pancreatic and prostate, really, really awful type of cancers.
I heard that pancreatic cancers, they find out about it, or people who have it find out about it so late because hindi siya nagpe-present early on. So this is one of the cancers that are that is very difficult to diagnose at an early onset or earlier on in its onset. Yan na lang. Diba? So many people, they find out about it mga stage 3 or stage 4 na lang. And you know that cancer, they check it in stages. There's stage 1, where it's limited to a certain area. Stage 2, when it has started to migrate to different areas. And stage 3, when it has already affected a few of our organs. And stage 4, when it has gone around our body and affected many already of our organs. And there's A and B, stage 1 AB, stage 2 AB, stage 3 AB, and stage 4 AB. And sometimes, pag ang pancreatic cancer, they find out about it mga stage 3B or 4 na. So, when you are diagnosed with this, ang bilis na ng progression ng disease. And many people that are well known have fallen prey to this, and one of those people is Steve Jobs. And if you remember, this is somebody who had so much money and had all the best at the tip of his fingers. Kaya lang wala siyang nagawa.
Yep.
Cancer is like that. It doesn't really. Cancer doesn't see or acknowledge your status or your stature in life because there's no surefire way to beat it, right? But there are ways that you can avoid it, or if you have it, to strengthen your body so that you can fight it.
Yeah.
Right?
And you know that's really true. And in fact, I just wanted to add that even the World Health Organization and many national governments have actually advised people to avoid eating meat. In fact, what it says is the WHO advised people against the consumption of processed meat and red meat in general, because to reduce the risk of colorectal cancer.
That's
so that
right.
is from the authoritative health departments all over the world. So check it out yourself, guys. Why why we're talking about these type of foods that should be avoided.
Yes, and Joanna was saying na she uses tofu now and mushroom as a meat substitute. Joanna,
nice.
even meat substitutes like vegan meat or veggie meat or soy-based products, you have to be wary about those also because these are GMO naman, genetically modified.
Yes, hopefully they're not.
So hopefully
Let's make sure they're not genetically
Make sure
modified.
that your tofu, which is soy-based, comes from a non-GMO source.
Yeah.
Many kasi of our soy products are already GMO or genetically modified.
Even our corn, there's a lot
corn.
of corns are GMO.
Yes.
This is what we talk about next, is to completely avoid and eliminate GMO or genetically modified organisms in products that we buy from the supermarkets. So
right.
check for non-GMO
Yes.
in the packaging as a good, I would say, good substitute.
Yeah, but
for the foods
mushrooms
that we
are
eat, yeah.
mushrooms are superfoods also.
Yeah.
So good source. Sabi
Okay.
ni Frank, Sir Ma'am, kung live po kayo ngayon. Yes, we are live, Frank. And if you were not
That's why
able,
we're saying hi, Frank Bernard.
Frank.
We are live.
Hello rin, Irene Grace Galvez. If you were not able to catch, we are more than halfway done. If you were not able to catch our the first part of our topic, please do pwede yung sundan sa Facebook, panoorin nyo doon. How to know po if it has GMO? If the product you're buying is non-GMO, they will let you know. They will write it on their
Yes.
label.
Mhm.
Okay? So, hanapin nyo, marami namang pwedeng kuhanan ng non-GMO na food. What is GMO ba? Pag sinabing GMO, these are genetically modified organisms.
Yeah.
Meaning,
They are engineered.
engineered. So, pag sinabing engineered, nasa loob na yun ng laboratory, dinagdagan na yan ng kung ano-ano mga genes, nag-cross, para siyang nag-crossmate na ng mga genes from different species.
Yes.
Para mas malakas yung strain niya. Mas malakas yung strain ng either the seed. Diba? We have our typhoon, we have our droughts, we have
Yeah.
our pests.
Yeah.
So, when our produce falls prey to either too much rain or too much drought or too many pests, nalulugi kasi yung mga farmers or yung mga suppliers of these ones. So in order to make more money or more bang for their buck, they opt for GMOs kasi hindi madaling masira. Hindi gustong kainin ng mga pests kasi genetically modified. Iniiba nila yung amoy or iniiba nila yung lakas niya or yung cover niya. And you'll notice hindi sila kinakain ng pests kasi even pests know that it is not good.
That's right. In fact, the genetically modified organisms were actually originally made for farm animals because many of these food that is produced are not enough for the growing populace. And so they genetically modify food to produce as much for farm animals.
That's right.
And what happened is that they found out, we can feed it pala to people. We can actually eat it. Okay. So there's a lot of food that are actually GMO. And Shay mentioned one that is GMO, a lot of it, soybean, corn oil, canola oil, granulated sugar, some potatoes, summer squash, even apples and papayas.
That's right.
When you know that these are fruits that are not in season and they're available in the marketplace, then most likely it is genetically modified.
That's actually one way to tell pa talaga. Kasi ang food, ang mga crops, seasonal yan. So, depende kung ano yung months na dapat na pwede mo silang i-harvest. But because na gusto ng mga tao ng limitless na supply, ang ginawa nila is even kung wala pa siya sa panahon, available na siya. And this is one of the things that they can do in a laboratory and things that they have done, like Amar said. Mangoes, there are a lot of mangoes that are genetically modified already. So, genetically modified food can cause a myriad of lifestyle diseases, including cancer. Okay?
And to answer who was asking about soybean a while ago.
No, sabi kasi ni
soy-based.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a study that in 2018 that 94% of all soybeans that are planted in the world are actually genetically modified.
That's
94%. That's scary. And then I'll add pa, 92% of corn planted is GMO corn. And that includes here in the Philippines as well. I know someone who's a organic farmer in Pangasinan, and they were telling us, or she was telling us, that many of the corn that is planted in Pangasinan are genetically modified. So again, we need to be conscious about this, guys. Conscious, intelligent consumers, so we know that what we are taking is actually good for us or not good for us.
So, tandaan nyo, guys, girls tuloy, tandaan nyo, guys, even sa seed, pag genetically modified yung plant, yung seed niya genetically modified na. So, from seed to table, genetically modified already. So, how do you eliminate this? How do you augment this? Or how do you go over it? Then, it's always better to limit. If you cannot avoid and you cannot eradicate then limit.
Then
diba?
limit, yeah, change,
Yes, change.
alter your diet to
Mhm.
a more, I would say, natural and organic. We talked about, creating your own herb garden or
Mhm.
planting. Here in our backyard, we've been planting a lot of different crops and herbs as well. And it's not difficult to do so. It just
Mhm.
takes an intentional effort
That's right.
to plant. Okay, and we have a recommendation here actually for you guys. Now, if you're trying to move to that all natural lifestyle, this is where Herbs of the Earth comes in and helps you guys transition to that. We actually have supplements that help you in that transition, right?
That's right. And this is something that is a godsend,
Mm-hmm.
especially for those people who do not like vegetables or people who grew up eating red meat.
Yeah.
Or if you do not have access to fresh green veggies or many of the fruits that you would like to be partaking in, kaya lang hindi available in your area. And you're afraid that it might be genetically modified
So here's
or
an
hindi
option.
safe.
Yeah.
This is the best one, and the best one is actually our organic greens.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So organic greens is a combination of
It's a combination actually of fruits and vegetables. Okay.
16 fruits and 16 sorry,
14.
14 fruits and 14 vegetables.
May gustong
Diba? For
idagdag
it
si
to-
Shay.
O baka next time may dagdag na yan para maging 32. So
Yep.
this is 28 organic vegetables and organic fruits. So
Mhm.
when you say organic, these are non-GMO
That's
and
right.
these are all natural. Walang chemicals pong lumapit or nalagay sa kanya from planting all the way to harvesting
That's
until it gets encapsulated in your bottles.
There you
diba?
go.
So this is how our organic greens look like. Can you see the bottle itself? Is
So
it
the
clear?
bottle. Yeah,
Yeah, so
there.
there's the bottle.
Much clearer.
Mhm. So our organic greens is a combination again of 28 vegetables and fruits, 14 organic vegetables, and 14 organic fruits.
That's right. In fact, we're going to show you how it looks like there. Shay, can you open a bottle of our
Okay.
organic greens?
Yeah.
And again, these organic fruits and vegetables that you find in our organic greens supplement is actually nutrient dense. Okay, and that's why it's able to fit in a tablet.
What do you mean by nutrient dense?
Nutrient dense means these are foods, vegetables, and fruits that we extract the particular nutrient inside, or I would say, inside these vegetables and fruits, and put it in a tablet so that you only get the nutrient that
Yes.
you need from these veggies and
Yes.
fruits.
So punong-puno siya ng vegetables and ng fruits. Okay? So one tablet looks like this. So this is I was waiting for you to finish so that I could tell our
Oh.
viewers that it is a push lock cover. So you push to unlock it and then you twist. So push, twist. Push
Okay.
and twist. Okay, so which is perfect for kids also para hindi nila mainom or makain. And so this is how it looks inside.
There you go.
Okay, and how are you going to take it? You take 2 tablets 1 to 3 times daily.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can take all 3 or all 6 in the morning. Depends on whether you are you really do not take vegetables.
Mhm.
So kung hindi talaga rich in vegetables yung food nyo or yung intake nyo, then you need to supplement because vegetables are important. Fruits and vegetables are important because they contain the needed minerals and vitamins.
Yep.
That's
And
right.
what are these greens inside our organic greens? You have alfalfa, barley, oat, broccoli, spinach, cabbage, pea, cauliflower, parsley leaf, Brussels sprouts, kale, cucumber, celery, asparagus. Oh, that's making me hungry already.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people who don't like probably some, if not all
If
of
not
these
all,
here. But we put it in a tablet for you guys. And how about the fruits? We also have, apple fruit, beet, And you know what, guys? Beetroot. I cannot take it personally, right? And then I'm just happy that it's contained in this blend here: carrot, tomato, strawberry, tart cherry, blackberry, garlic, blueberry, raspberry, ginger root, rice grain, and green bell pepper.
That's
Wow,
right.
that's
And guys,
a
we are
lot.
at 9,037 viewers. Thank you so much for listening to us. If you guys have not only catch the tail end of our program, then please do visit our Facebook site. That's facebook.com/herbs of the earth, or our website, which is www.herbsoftheearth.com.
She's getting
You can
hungry.
look through our videos. Okay, so I am Sharice, and right beside me is Amar. We're actually talking about our cancer busters. Okay, so
Nice,
these
yeah.
supplements will help strengthen your body and make sure that it helps you to fight off that cancer bug, as well as any bug for that matter. So we're
That's
talking
right.
about our organic greens, and Amar just said a mouthful of food that is leaving me salivating. Kaya medyo,
That's right. And as we mentioned, this can help you transition to a more natural
That's right.
lifestyle, guys. Organic greens, which is our organic veggies and fruits, can help supplement your diet if you're, trying to look for vegetables that couldn't find, or fruits that are maybe probably expensive right now. Then this is a really good option for you guys, because it contains all of the veggies and fruits that we need on a daily basis to keep us strong and healthy and fight off cancer.
That's right.
Okay?
And yes, green is good.
Green is absolutely good. Absolutely good.
And our next product is a new addition to our growing number of supplements, our growing family of supplements. Parang family namin to. If you ask our kids, they can name one product for every letter, or one ingredient
yeah.
for every letter of the alphabet. And this is one of the things that we do. Okay, guys, can you talk about any Herbs of the Earth product that you can for letter A or B or whatever ingredient, and they can actually answer it. So this is a new one, guys, for letter G.
Yes.
Our kids are listening to us right now, and this is our graviola.
Yep,
I love the screen. It's green na green. Diba?
What?
What is graviola? Can
Ooh.
anyone answer? Ano ba ang
Okay, yes,
graviola?
send us your answers. We want to read if you
Okay.
guys actually know
What
what
graviola
graviola
is.
is, or send us the Tagalog name of graviola.
Alam niyo ba,
Sige nga.
nag-google na ba kayo? For those of you who are still viewing us, all 9,124 people.
Yes.
That's
Go,
on
go,
Lazada
go.
pa lang. Yung mga nanonood sa Facebook or sa YouTube. What is graviola? What is graviola in our dialect? It also starts with the letter G.
Okay.
Meron
Ano?
yang U. Can I buy a Y? Gu. And then after Y is A. Ako nasasagot.
Sino pa? I mean, guys, come on. There's like 9,000 viewers in our Lazada page right now. So, we'd love to hear from you guys, your answers.
That's
Let me
right.
check.
For you guys who have just tuned in, we're actually asking you kung ano ang graviola sa ating dialect. What is graviola?
Oh, what is graviola?
Dapat, RD. Ayan! Si Joanna. Ang galing talaga ni Joanna. Kanina ka
Sumagot
pa
na.
sumasagot. Guyabano. Alex said guyabano. Tama, guys. Graviola is guyabano. And this is the leaves of the guyabano, which are known to
Fight cancer. In
That's
fact, you know what,
right.
guys? Graviola in particular, or the Annona muricata version, no, that's a scientific name of graviola, excuse me, is actually one of the most studied plant, okay, that can help fight cancer. Okay, graviola is a small tropical evergreen fruit tree, and it is widely grown and distributed in tropical and subtropical regions of the world.
And we have it here in our
And we have it
tropical
here. Yep,
Philippines,
yep.
diba? So many people actually use the leaves of the graviola tree or our guyabana tree
Mhm.
to ginagawa nila, pinapakuluan nila parang sa labat, tapos iniinom nila yung yung katas nito or
Yeah.
the water that the tea, parang tea.
Yes,
And
yes.
they strain it and they drink the liquid. Have you guys tried that? Continue, Mark.
Yeah, in fact,
Mm-hmm.
the whole plant in itself is so beneficial, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even the seed, the skin of the seed, from the leaves and the fruit in itself have been studied, and has been really linked to a lot of, I would say, cytotoxic, anti-cancer effects in the body, and so that's why this has been widely used in many, many, many research studies. In fact, it's widely known even in the Philippines. You go to the palengke and you talk to those who are selling graviola, guyabano, many of them will say, yeah, maraming bumibili because either they have cancer, they want to avoid cancer. It's actually widely known already. And what we did here at Herbs of the Earth is to give you a convenient form, as an alternative
That's
for
right.
you guys, okay? Because 650 milligrams
Mhm.
of graviola is not easy to take.
That's
Okay,
true.
and so we came up with a capsule form
Yes.
for this wonderful product for you guys
That's
to
right.
try.
And I
Okay.
will open it for you right now. It's a
Yay.
new product. We are so excited to get this. Ingredients include gelatin, which is bovine source gelatin. Okay. There's vegetable magnesium, stearate, and rice flour aside from the graviola inside it. So how does each capsule look? So inside each bottle is 100 capsules. Okay, and you're supposed to take one capsule 1 to 2 times daily, preferably with meals or as directed by a healthcare professional.
Healthcare.
Healthcare professional. Yan, alam ko nang sabihin to.
Ano?
Merabite. Alam ko pa first name mo. I know now. Kasi sabi ko last time, Merabite. And Guyabano is right. Thank you so much for
Ay,
answering.
nako.
Tatlong sumagot out of the
Yay!
9,191.
Good job, guys.
Okay, so when you
Out of
open our product,
9,000 viewers, may
Yes.
sumagot. Yay!
when you open our product, like I mentioned earlier, and again and again,
Yeah.
I don't take the seal off na yung plastic seal around it. I just twist it off, and then si Amar will remove it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a paper seal also inside.
You can remove the
And
seal.
yung aming sa loob, meron kaming mahiwagang cotton ball. Bakit mahiwagang cotton ball? Kasi ang dami yung use. It actually takes away the moisture from your product para hindi magtubig sa loob.
Oh, natanggal ko na yung seal. You know what? With this product, it's actually a flip-top cap.
Flip top.
Flip-top. Oh, di ba?
Okay,
Flip
so
top.
it's a flip top.
Of course, you put it back.
And many of our supplements, if you notice, kung nakabili kayo na hindi pa flip top, nag-change kami, we're actually transitioning to a flip top type
Flip top.
bottle para mas madali siyang buksan, hindi na kayo magti-twist, even in the car, pwede nyo nang just flip it open, and then this is how it looks inside.
There you go.
Capsules easily
Very
taken.
green.
Yeah, it is very green, like the color that it comes in.
What does it smell like?
Actually, it smells like leaves.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Eh, so, kararating lang. You know, my sister-in-law had a growth, parang a cyst in her, near her ovaries. And I remember that she would buy guyabano leaves in bulk. Tapos, unti-unti ngayon pakukuluan. Tapos, every morning yung iniinom. I remember she would do that for 4 years. Tama ba, Max? 4 years. Okay, and when she went back to the doctor, lumiit na at hindi lumaki yung kanyang
Wow.
growth.
Wow.
And she didn't take any medications. She didn't have any procedures done. Yun
Yeah.
lang yung ginawa niya kasi ayaw niyang magpa-open na ng tiyan.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of doctors that we work with, more on the naturopath doctors, and even those medically trained, Western medically trained doctors, they say that when you touch a cancer cell or an area where there is a cancerous cell, it actually makes it spread faster. Parang ginalaw mo na, you woke a sleeping enemy. Or you woke the sleeping dragon, and it makes kalat faster. Kaya maraming ayaw magpa-opera na. Mas gusto nilang either targeted therapy or alternative therapy.
Hormonal
Yeah.
therapy.
Therapy. So it is contagious, guys. You're when
Oh my.
So guys, this is how it looks inside, and again, you're to take 1 to 2 tablets 1 to 3 times daily.
I
1
want
to
to
2
take
times
this
daily,
actually.
one capsule.
Let me take this.
1 to 2 times daily. Okay, so
1, 2. We're gonna take 2. I'm gonna take 2 capsules today because I'm actually just reading all of those greens and fruits, and now we're here with this wonderful graviola. I'm gonna take 2.
so this graviola is not just people who are who have a higher risk factor of getting cancer or those who have cancers. It's not limited to them. Okay.
Yeah,
So graviola has a lot of health benefits.
tons.
A
That's
lot.
right.
Okay, so if you guys are interested, you can actually Google the benefits of taking graviola on a daily basis. And for those of you viewers, meron kaming bagong edition. Syempre, ride the wave.
And not only
Diba?
that, for those of you who
Yes.
want to try our graviola, yeah, what are we gonna give to you guys?
Yes. Yan,
Yes.
wait.
Okay.
Sumasabay kasi kami sa wave, di ba? Ang bagong fashion statement ngayon is your, yung battle gear na pinag-usapan namin that you
Sige
should
nga.
never go out without. Ngayon na
Yes.
pandemic, ano ang nakikita niyong fashion statement ng mga tao pag lumalabas ngayon? Pagandahan ng, sige, let's see kung si Joanna ulit ang makakasagot.
Pagandahan ng sapatos.
Joanna, pagandahan ng Merabite. Alam mo ba kung ano yung fashion statement ngayon?
Go
Si
ahead.
RD kaya. RD, Weng,
For the
nanonood ba
past
kayo?
many
Mas,
live streams,
ang bilis talaga ni Joanna.
Joanna, yay!
Diba?
You know what? For the
Very
past
nice
many
starting.
live streams, we've been giving away products and protein bars for each and every purchase that you make here at Herbs of the Earth while watching our live stream. So if you are interested with our graviola or our organic greens and fruits, cart it today, and we're gonna give you this one for free.
Tama, our mask. See? So,
Look at that.
why not wear your herbs
With our Herbs of
with
the Earth.
style? So, this is our freebie for this time. Diba? Pagandahan ng mask, Tama G. And this is our pagandahan contestant.
Yes.
Our Herbs of the Earth mask. So, it comes in white and in green.
Mm-hmm.
So, that will be given away every time you order a bottle of graviola or a bottle of our organic greens. So just message us. If you're watching right now and you're carting or you're about to cart your organic greens or your graviola and you would like to have this delivered along with your supplement
Mm-hmm.
included in your order, then just tell us whether you're going to be ordering through our online merchant partners or through our website itself. Sabihin nyo lang, nanood ako and minodel ni Amar yung mask. And I would like to have that included in my order for free. If you're
Yes.
watching right now, this will be for free. It is a dry fit, it's
Sige,
dry
explain.
fit cloth. Okay, so I have one in white. Pinalaba ko lang kasi ginamit ko na siya. So kung nakita nyo kami the other day nung nag-grocery kami yon. Hindi daw, okay, si
What is
RD
it?
daw gustong sumagot. Kanina niya pa gustong sumagot. Minessage niya ako, hindi daw siya makasagot sa... Kayo rin ba? Nahirapan kayong sumagot sa Lazada or sa aming merchant partners? And finally, nakita ko naglalag. Somebody said, napaputol-putol daw kami.
Oh, okay.
But
We're gonna
guys,
summarize.
do you like our mask?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the ones that we will be... This was a prototype of our mask. The ones that you will be receiving... or getting, pag black yung mask mo, black yung garter. Pag white yung mask mo, white yung garter. Garter. Garter! Gutom na kami. Have you guys eaten your lunch or nakapag-merienda na ba kayo? Our two boys are behind the camera and I can see they are roaring and raring
You know
to
what?
get out.
We're gonna ask Ashvin to get one of our white masks downstairs so that we can show you guys our Herbs of the Earth and the black one too, to
That's the
show
one
you
that you're
guys
gonna be
how
getting.
it looks like. It's actually really nice and wonderful, soft to the skin. As what Shay mentioned, this is double walled.
Mhm.
Okay,
So inside
breathable,
is your,
clothing.
Cloth. Okay, so if you notice, this is the back. It's dry fit para hindi po mainit.
Reusable mask.
Yes, you just wash it. And in front is our herbs.
That's
here.
right. And you get this for free, guys. For free.
Yes.
Every time you purchase or anytime you purchase our graviola or our organic greens and vegetables
Vegetables.
this afternoon. So don't
Are
forget
you guys
to cart it out.
excited?
And
Ako
once
excited.
you finally carted any of our products or any of the anyone
Of the graviolas. Guys, and you know, if we actually have another thing pa, if you take a picture and post it on our Facebook page of you wearing our mask,
yes,
then we will be choosing a lucky winner.
we're gonna be choosing a lucky winner, and we're gonna send to you free delivery, free product right to your doorstep. We're gonna choose the winner. RD and Weng, these are our judges, so to speak.
Yes.
Okay, they're gonna choose a winner. So once you receive our mask,
Take a picture.
post it. Yeah.
Yeah, along with the product that you bought it with, which is right now our graviola and our herbs of the earth, organic greens. Just take a picture of you wearing the mask. At least, diba, tago yung mukha. Kung ayaw nyo magpa-picture with your face, this will cover your, diba, until your
There you
eyes.
go.
So,
Looks nice.
gamitin nyo lang siya, tapos take a picture, and of you holding the product. So my son is trying to get into the video. But thank you so much, Ashwin. Okay, so this is
There you go, finally.
how,
Dandan.
this is how the masks look. Ganda ng white, actually. The white
Yeah.
one is my favorite.
What do you like? The white? The white
Ako
looks
white.
nice, no?
See?
I like the black.
So meron kayong his and hers. If you want the his and hers one, order
There you
how
go.
many? Pag gusto nila ng his and hers, pag gusto nila ng dalawa.
Dalawa.
Dalawang product.
There you go. The white looks nice too.
Mhm.
And the print is black.
So guys, at kayo, anong mas gusto nyo?
Mm.
White. We're so excited. This is the first shipment that arrived.
Yeah, and the first time also we're unveiling our Herbs of the Earth reusable mask, guys. And we're giving this out for free. For free to you guys. Who's gonna try out
Yes.
any of our product right here.
Sabi ni Weng, couple mask. Weng,
Oh,
kayo
nice.
ba? Kayo ba ni Jay, meron na kayong mask? Nalabhan nyo na ba yung mask nyo? Hinihintay ko yung sagot ni Weng. Weng, si RD, si Jay, Jorel, si Vince, all our staff from Herbs of the Earth, alam ko dapat meron na eh. Nabigyan mo na ba sila ng...
Yes, of course. You know,
Okay.
everyone gets a mask because we love you guys. So go ahead and cart our organic greens and veggies. And by the way, I forgot to mention that this organic greens, our organic greens and vegetables is actually USDA organic.
That's right.
Okay? So it means it bears the seal USDA organic, right? There's a lot of products in the market out there claiming to be organic, claiming to say that their ingredients are organic, putting in their labels or even in their marketing materials that their products are organic, but probably they aren't. You
That's
know?
right.
Because getting an organic product is very, very difficult. You go through a stringent process of certification and standards. And once you get getting a product certified organic is also expensive.
That's right.
Because it has to be third-party tested. Not only is your manufacturing plant certified, but also your raw material needs to be organic.
That's right.
So
You know,
can you imagine that?
yeah.
It's like certifying, in particular, our organic greens and vegetables, 28 ingredients. Each and every ingredient has to be organically certified.
That's right. Do you know that my mom kasi, yung mom ko she is 82. And she
Wow.
loves, kapag for example, no, tinanim mo sa likod ng bahay, sinasabing organic yan.
Mhm.
Kasi tinanong mo sa bahay niya. for those of you who are, we mentioned this before, the difference between natural and organic. Okay, we talked about this in detail before when we were talking about natural, chemical, and all organic. When you say organic, it means that there's a certain area around your farm that has to be chemical free. So if
Wow.
you have a farm and you're beside another farm, which is what the usual case, for
Nice.
your farm to be organic, dapat meron siyang nakapaligid na area na hindi nalalagyan ng chemicals. So hindi lang yung farm mo minsan, hindi lang yung farm mo alone, but also the perimeter around it. And for it to be certified as organic, meron silang mga prerequisites na area, na laki
That's
ng
right.
area. So, one is you cannot use chemicals in your farm, on your farm, and in your produce, but also in the area around you. So, ganun kahirap magkaroon ng certification ng organic. And guys, always look for that certification. If you're looking for organic, you're paying premium for an organic product or produce, make sure that it has its necessary documentation
Yes.
or certification.
So that you know that you're getting only the best, because
That's
organic food is very potent
right.
with its nutritional benefits, vitamins and minerals in itself. And in fact, you know what? If you're already eating organic greens, like your organic fruits and vegetables, if you're doing so on a daily basis, I'll be the first to tell you that you do not need to supplement. You do not need to buy a food supplement if you're already taking these organic greens and it's already part of your diet. Okay? But if you aren't, and this is why, we come in and advise and say, hey, you know what? Why don't you try our organic greens and vegetables? Okay?
That's right. Before we go there, sabi ni Weng, oo, nakapost na daw sa FB wall niya.
Oh! Naunahan na kayo.
So guys,
Alright.
gusto ko yan, couple masks. So
Nice.
wala kayong significant other, hugot na naman yon. Then why not wear one na dalawa? And wear one
yes.
both on different occasions. Di ba?
That's right.
So, Amar, continue transparency and testing. If you're looking at your screens right now, here at Herbs of the Earth.
It's very important for us guys to be transparent to you, because we are in the nutrition space, and nutrition is about transparency, because it's about what we eat, it's about what we put in our body, and that's why
right.
we are completely transparent when it comes to the products that we offer to you guys. We tell you if it's not organic, and we tell you if it is organic. We tell you if it's all natural, because we know how important it is that the consumers are aware of what they're taking, because we as a family, we take it too. We take it ourselves. Our kids take our supplements themselves.
That's
And
right.
so here at Herbs of the Earth, we make sure that each batch is tested for what we call microbial testing, for heavy metal and chemical testing. It's tested for its authenticity and integrity to ensure purity in every bottle that you get. Okay? Of course, since these are made in the USA, we go through a stringent process of certification just to get your bottles ready to be shipped out. So our facilities are NSF and ANS certified, and also USDA and US FDA certified as well. So we go
That's
through
right.
all of these processes
Processes.
to make sure that we get only the best, because you guys deserve the best, don't you? Right?
That's right.
And so in each of our product, you will see these seals, okay? If they are corresponding to the ingredients that are either USDA organic, this is ICS, as you can see on your screens, International Certification Service, NSF, National Sanitary Foundation. It's made, all of our products, guys, are made in an FDA registered and certified facility. Our manufacturing facility is GMP certified, and some of our products are even halal certified as well.
That's right. So for you guys we are at the tail end of our
Yes.
our live episode, and for those of you who just tuned in, guys, we're giving away free masks with every order or successful checkout of our Herbs of the Earth organic greens or our graviola.
Mm-hmm.
Both are superfoods that are super fighters of any lifestyle disease.
Yep.
It boosts your immune system, and also if you want to augment or change your lifestyle, or change the way that you eat and the way that you live, then and you'd like to start healthy eating, then this is the way to go, guys. For
That's
those,
right.
ayan, sabi ni Weng, may question. For those having a hard time taking capsules, can we open and mix it in our fried rice?
Whoa, that's actually a good question, Meng. I wouldn't have
Naisip
thought of
ko,
that.
It's such a Filipino
Ang
question,
galing.
no? Fried rice talaga.
Hindi mo pwedeng plain rice lang. May ba fried rice talaga?
Okay.
Sagutin mo.
If you can mix it with your fried rice pag naluto na, wag nyo nang lutuin. Ako, for personally, it's better to mix it with your, sabi nyo, tingnan mo, bumawi agad si, when I'm referring to our organic greens.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
For
yes,
those of
yes.
you who are having trouble with taking this, you can actually put it in a mortar and pestle. Dikin nyo kung wala kayo, put ng
Si organic
baso.
greens.
Yeah. Tapos you can mix it with your rice. Wag nyo nang lutuin. Okay? You can mix it with your food.
Yeah.
And para talaga siyang pagkain because you're supposed to take your supplements with meals.
And you can do naman the same with your graviola.
Graviola.
Okay, you can actually open the capsule. Our capsules are conveniently, what do you call this? Openable.
You can take it apart easily, guys.
You can take it apart, guys.
Sabi ni Pretty Jane, no voucher. You know what, Jane? If you wanna, if you're thinking of ordering from either our Lazada or our different merchant partners or through our website, reach out to us. If you want to order through our website and you're looking at vouchers, just message us. Okay, for those of you who are ordering through Lazada or our other merchant partners, message us through chat and our team will give you a list of our vouchers available. Okay, not only that, you will get for yourself our exclusive Herbs of the Earth mask.
Yay!
Okay, so
nice.
andyan na sina RD and sina Joriel who are ecstatically waiting. Ecstatic talaga, Joriel, ecstatic. Parang hindi ko ma-imagine si Joriel na ecstatic. Ecstatically waiting to answer your queries, di ba? Guys, for those of you naman na nagmamadaling masagot, please take note also that we receive a lot of queries online.
On a daily basis.
This is on a daily basis and we'd like to give you that personal touch. Ayaw namin ang per-read yung sagot namin sa inyo. Be patient with us kasi we would like to answer your questions or your queries as intensely or intensively as possible. Okay, so Filipino po ba si Sir? Ewan ko, Filipino ka ba?
Hindi. Hindi ako Pinoy.
Okay, guys, so thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like to revisit or be able to watch this live of ours from the start, just go to our Facebook site. It's facebook.com/herbsoftheearth. And we have a lot of videos that you can choose from.
We cover a wide range of topics, actually, from weight loss to stress relief to pain relief to beauty and anti-aging topics. Well, tons of this we've been doing live stream for the past 2.5 to 3 years already, and so there's tons of materials for you guys out there, and so just go ahead and check out our Facebook page and our YouTube page as well, where you can find the topic that you've been looking for, and you can watch the video and find out which products can work for you or hacks and tips on health, wellness, and well-being.
That's right. Remember, we at Herbs of the Earth value not just making sure that you're strong right now, but that you stay strong and healthy in the long run and for the long term.
Yes.
And that's why we have such a wide roster of products available. Just visit our site or our online merchant partner stores, and you'll see a full product list of our Herbs of the Earth offerings. So these are categorized so you can just choose what you are interested in. We have a lot, guys. We have for anti-aging, as Amar said. We have our weight loss. We have our immune boosting. We have our pain management. What else? We have our brain food also.
Tons. Yes, yes.
So just visit www.herbsoftheearth.com. If you have any questions, reach out to us through message. We will get back to you as soon as possible. We have our top sellers. We have our newest edition. And as we mentioned earlier, our products go through strict and rigorous testing, not just in-house testing, but also third-party testing to make sure that you only get the best from Herbs of the Earth.
All right, so we leave you with that, guys. Thank you so much for about close to 9,500 viewers on Facebook. Thank you so much, guys, for spending your afternoon with us.
Yes,
Yep.
that's right. So if you're interested in following us, please do follow our Facebook page and our Instagram page. It's at www.facebook.com/Herbs of the Earth. I saved myself on that. Instagram.com/Herbs of the Earth, www.herbsoftheearth.com, on our Lazada store and our Facebook page as well. Our YouTube page as well. So guys, please do follow us so that you can be privy to our how do you say it? To
Promos, our discounts and freebies.
our events.
Yes,
So
and our live
now-
streams as well.
Right now,
Yep.
mamimigay kami ng masks for those of you who are going to be ordering our graviola and our organic greens. Don't forget to message us para alam namin.
That's right. And so thank you so much, guys. If you came in, if you just tuned in at the tail end of this episode, we're about to finish actually, you can just go ahead and hit that replay button so you can watch this video at your own convenient time, and you can watch it. Although this live stream is already ending, you can watch the replay in our Facebook, even on Lazada, and our YouTube page as well. And we're gonna leave you with a video. It's a surprise video. I'm gonna send it to you. We're gonna show
Play
you
it right after.
play it right
Yes.
after this live stream. And so we hope to see you again this coming Monday.
That's right.
Okay, for another episode of Herbs of the Earth Live, where we talk about health, wellness, and well-being.
Yes. In the meantime, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. God bless you and your families. And we pray that you have a blessed week and weekend ahead. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Bye, guys.
Hi guys, I'm Cherise from Herbs of the Earth. We've been getting a lot of questions about how to place your orders during the lockdown. Yes, we can still fulfill your orders through our same-day delivery option, which is for orders made here within Metro Manila or certain areas in Calabarzon. To place your orders, all you have to do is visit our website, which is herbsoftheearth.com, choose the products that you would like to cart, add it to your cart, and then check out. Upon checking out, you'll be given two options. If you're going to be paying via credit card, choose PayPal. If you want to pay using our different options like GCash, PayMaya, BDO, and BPI, choose cash. Make sure to send us your order number as well as a screenshot of your payment confirmation to our Facebook account, and we will facilitate your orders as soon as you make it. Make sure to make it before 12 p.m. Otherwise, all the orders after 12 are shipped out the next day. Stay safe and healthy, guys. God bless.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We would love to hear from you, and so please subscribe to our YouTube channel and to follow us on Facebook and on Instagram.